Are you plugged in?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I don't play video games no more. I never play video games. Except for a little bit of God of War. I never play video games. Maybe once in a while, a little bit of Fallout 4. But that's okay, not right now. I got things to do. Cause I don't play video games no more. Never play video games. But Red Dead Redemption 2, that is not a game. It's an incredible journey through old American history. Fighting for your life and fighting for your family. Try to live your days with honor and integrity. That's not a game, that's an adult thing. That's not a game at all. That's like fucking Shakespeare. You know I don't play video games no more. Tiny bit of video game. I guess I still play fucking video games. Yeah! That's it. That's the one. It's on the album.
That is the one, indeed, that is on the album.
Are you plugged in?
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to it
All
one
right,
more
ready?
time. Because it's just that much of a banger. Thank you, Tenacious D.
I don't play video games no more. I never play video games. Except for a little bit of God of War. I never play video games. Maybe once in a while, a little bit of Fallout 4. But that's okay, not right now. I've got things to do. Cause I don't play video games no more. I never play video games. But Red Dead Redemption 2, that is not a game. It's an incredible journey through old American history. Fighting for your life.
Alrighty.
And fighting for your family. Try to live your days with honor and integrity. That's not a game, that's an adult thing. That's not a game at all. That's like fucking Shakespeare. You know I don't play video games no more. Time to get a video game. I guess I still play fucking video games.
Halo Infinite is trending. Why is Halo Infinite trending?
That's it. That's the one. It's on the album.
It's on the album. We're live with our first community live stream of the year. Join us and find out what's next for Halo Infinite. Sure, we'll go ahead and take a peek at that for a few minutes. We'll take a peek at that. What do we think? It literally started like a few minutes ago. Okay, let's unmute this. Thank you.
It's a pretty good system. We're pretty excited to kind of go more forward with that. So as we move forward with this release onwards, operations are really what we're leaning into, and this is the way that we will deliver kind of ongoing every 4 to 6 weeks, 20 tracks of free content that players will be able to progress and earn as you see fit. So our next first operation to kick off 2024 is Spirit of Fire. Definitely some crossover vibes. We got a video here. It's rifling through at speed, but just giving you all a glimpse of just kind of what you can expect. I believe a lot of the cosmetic options in this Operations Pass.
A little bit of Halo Wars action with Spirit of Fire.
Your Mark IV. But given that we have cross-core functionality here across the board, you're not limited to that, right? So what you're seeing here is
looks so good.
Just a quick pan of what's available in the Spirit of Fire Operation Pass when that goes live on January 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this release will also include 2 more Operations Passes that will come subsequently. We'll have more details on the dates of those later, but we did want to give you a quick sneak peek at what those entail. The next operation after Spirit of Fire will be Cyber Showdown 3. So we're bringing back kind of that techie aesthetic that
I'm sorry, this person has 82,800 coins.
Slight change on it. Just
oh no.
Call it the viral machine kind of aesthetic. Looks
That's
really,
almost $1,000
cool.
worth
more
of
cables and
points
wires sticking out. And it just looks a little bit more menacing.
This might be my favorite.
I kind of like that.
Of all 3.
Yeah, it feels like it'd be right in your wheelhouse, right? I really like those shoulders we just glossed over too, because they adopt the same texture pattern as the visor, kind of create some cool looks there. And then once we complete Cyber Showdown 3, the next operation to come after that is the Return of the Yappening.
Oh, they're showing three of these?
Some pretty fun stuff in here.
Well, hot damn.
Builds on that theme.
The grunt focus, just having fun. The wild chaos that is grunt, themed items and humor along with that, should be good. I love those shoulders that we're about to see. Yeah. shoulders look great.
Those
The
shoulders do
helmet,
actually look pretty sick.
almost kind of banished theme.
Yeah, I
you
can
know,
see the
grunt theme.
inspiration there.
Yeah.
So
That helmet was pretty cool too.
Naturally, as we get closer to release for
Hey, I
January
have that
30th,
Master Chief
you'll
helmet that they have in the
see- you'll
background
hear
there.
More about the customization
Man, dude.
coming on Halo Waypoint, and then of course we'll have more
Customization
details
on
to
Halo
share about
Waypoint.
Cyber Showdown and the Yappening. In the
You know,
weeks
I
and
don't really
months
know
ahead. So, again, operations
what,
big part of Halo Infinite going forward, and players can look forward to a new 20-year operation pass approximately every 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Cool.
What I want to
Alright,
know is
so
like whether or
now
not
we
they're going to
change
just
gears
be
out of
abandoning like the
customization
battle
lane,
pass system then,
And let's talk about our new map.
and they're just going with the
coming
operations.
as part of our January 30th update. We're going to jump into the build here. And
Got a new
Kushik,
map
you're
coming?
already
Okay.
inside this map, and take it away.
Yeah, so the brand new map is called Illusion. It's an arena map, symmetrical, and it's got some cool bits and bobs throughout. Right now I'm kind of showing I'm in my starting spawn base. You see the sniper perch way up there, and you can look across at their sniper. Really cool center lane combat, but one thing that I love about this map is that you're kind of in this Oni research facility, and you've got the power-ups kind of being studied. I think this is the
Oh, that's kinda
original
cool.
Halo 1 camouflage.
Yeah, that looks like the OG Halo.
You can see on one end, and then we'll get to the other side. It just looks so cool when you kind of look at the storytelling elements of the map.
I'm a big
you know.
fan of those storytelling vignettes and maps, and a big shout out, honestly, a lot
If,
of
if I'm being perfectly honest, storytelling elements in like map design, like in and of itself, doesn't really sell me on it.
By the way,
Like
it's
in,
crazy, too.
like
Clip the sightline, base to
I
base
don't
right here.
care about storytelling elements in map design, but maybe that's just because of the way that I
You see
enjoy
it's kinda
games,
got
like
lanes, that center lane and the side lanes over here.
storytelling. Like as far as I'm
Lots of
concerned, like
verticality, which
there's a lot of
might
powerful
be
stuff
my
that you can
place
do with
to
visual
see
storytelling, but visual storytelling is something
cool
that's meant to
thing is, if you're on
contribute
the
to
left
like
side, you're like, oh, my teammate's getting damaged
a
on the right
narrative,
side.
you know, and the multiplayer maps.
Jump on over,
Multiplayer maps don't.
and then
When I say a narrative, I mean like a narrative of
Swap
like
sides.
with
and it's
characters.
symmetrical, right? So you go both
So
ways.
a narrative with characters doesn't exist in multiplayer maps. Therefore, there's really no reason
And I
for me
just
to
love how
care about the
everything looks in here.
visual storytelling that's being done with the design of a map. I can appreciate the artistic creativity and value of it, but it's not something that like draws me into a map, you know. Welcome back in, Ghosty. Hope your day at school was good.
Option. You can get this CE assault rifle, and it just looks stellar. But I'm gonna run around to this other side here real quick, and then we can take a look at that center hallway, which is my favorite part of the map, and probably everyone's
It
favorite
looks
part of the
it
map.
looks very
We'll go there in a second.
it looks very enticing,
Overshield,
but
yeah.
also like maybe there's more to
Hell
it
yeah,
than it appears at
Overshield.
first glance.
Yeah.
It's definitely dangerous.
Playing Red Dead Redemption 2, basically
So
a
we
movie
saw
at points.
The overshield spot just back there.
I still haven't played through Red
Sparking
Dead
up
2.
in the
I
store.
have it, but I've not played through
The
it.
camo side looks pretty normal.
Test was fine? Hell yeah,
It's the
dude.
Active camo
Zah.
emitting, but the overshield
Told you there wasn't nothing to worry about.
The active camo. Yeah. So you go in the center hallway.
Oh,
and
that's
you're
actually kind of
camouflaged.
cool.
Any combat in here, all the players are camouflaged. You
That's
run
actually
around and
pretty
jump and
sick.
shoot,
That's kind
the
of
camo will
dope.
be revealed, but you can run in here. You can maybe go for a flag run down the center, try and get camoed, but everyone's gonna expect that play. So you got to make sure you're doing.
Interesting.
Really
I kind of
smart,
like that. That's kind of cool.
calculated
Having an
plays
entire
when you're
section
going
of the
through
map
center
like
here.
turning
Oh,
you
it's a
invisible.
melee
That's
camper's
fucking sick.
paradise.
Yeah.
All these corners are making me nervous.
Yeah, and it's got these side little areas which are funnel into the center.
Watch the
which are
clip
really
with that
cool.
self-promotion
I think you
thing.
were saying the other day,
Self-promotion
just
thing.
playtesting. I mean, I don't know that we've ever had something like this in a Halo map ever.
For sure in Infinite, I haven't seen
Oh, you're talking about the person from Kick. Yeah.
game mechanics
Yeah, no, that was
this way.
she wasn't the first to do that. She just happened to be the one that I took out my frustration on.
I was dubious of whether or not we were going to be able to pull this off, right? I think it's kind of a big thing to do to let people have camo in a hallway like that, right? But the team just knocked it out of the park. The gameplay on this map is fantastic. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's fun to go in there and try and get the upper hand.
I will say, Jake, if you want to play a game that's like effectively a movie, just play
Yeah, I can't wait
anything
to- I mean,
that's
I
made
will-
by
I'm scared of this hallway, but
Oh,
I
why
also
am I
can
spacing
totally
on the
see
dev name
myself
right now?
Just kind of crouching and chilling and waiting for my
it's
moment
not
to
Quantum
strike.
Enix. That's
And
not
I
it.
think in general, like big props to Cliff Schultz. He was a level on this one.
The company that made Detroit Become Human.
movement in
That
this
game.
map, it's super fluid.
Did I have a good night's rest? Yeah. Yeah.
it's fun for movement. Like you saw.
I got
the Kinect
pretty much
monsters,
right around like
It's just fun to see all these
7.5
different
hours of
ways
sleep.
soldiers up in
It
the
was
air.
it's
A
probably
lot of,
closer to
lot
7.
of snipes in the air
But
I've
yeah.
seen in playtests.
I've wanted to go through
So
here.
almost a
and
full
just
night's rest. I'm a little stuffy this morning, but most
Alright,
mornings
I'll
I
go
am.
for it. Someone will go for it.
Man,
and hit
Blitz
it.
will beat
Just
you
give it a
to
little
it.
time.
Someone will
My
do that.
my voice will warm up.
Looks like
My
that shot, that moment was
my
made for
sinuses will
Blitz.
clear.
I'm excited. I think we're going to see a really
I'll be
interesting
alright.
mix of some cool strategies, but also fair amount of just shenanigans because there's an unpredictability.
What am I watching?
aspect that I think
This
we'll
is
see
the
in that way. So, we'll have more to
January
sort of say
Halo
and show
community
about this
stream,
map on Halo
showing off
Waypoint in
the
coming week,
the map
sometime
that's
next week.
coming
Stay tuned. We'll have a
on
blog
January
on that.
30th,
So I don't want to go too
and
deep
just
here
talking
since
about
we
other
have
stuff
more
that
to cover on
that
map,
they're
but,
bringing
of
up
course, we have time shortly for Forge Lord,
that's
so,
coming to Halo Infinite over the course of the in the following weeks and months.
additions, and of course we want to talk about Forge. I mean, Forge really changed the game for Infinite when it launched, and then really we took it to the next level with the AI Toolkit. Season 5 was a Forge lovers
Yeah, that's true.
paradise, and we're all reaping the rewards of that, right? Just
The
continuing
AI
to see
toolkit has been a huge
amazing
game changer for
experiences,
Forge. There's been a lot of
amazing
really
creations.
sick fucking modes that have come out of it from
John,
that.
take it away. Tell us what we can expect for Forge with our January 30th update.
We're getting close.
So yeah,
You're such a tease.
Totally.
What's around the corner?
So this is a community ask from forever for Infinite Forge, and it's the Covenant palette.
Oh hell yeah!
The Forge art team did just a stellar job on this stuff. There's 70 plus objects in the Covenant palette. All these curved surfaces that I know a lot of you forgers have been trying to recreate with our existing objects. Now the objects can do the work for you, right? So structure pieces.
That's actually awesome.
accents,
It's a
there's
smaller thing
effects
that is
there.
going to be
And
huge
I
because
saw too.
I don't know if you guys have looked at any of the Forge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Incredible.
so sick,
Kind of
dude!
charity
Holy
doors,
shit!
right?
Dance party
It's a little too
stuff.
vibrant. It kind of like makes me think Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary as far as just the color palette, just being how vibrant it is.
Yep,
But I mean, that
After Dark
looks
Club, this does look
that's awesome. It's awesome that they added something like that in because people have been
We're
working
home.
to
It just
recreate
feels
like
so good
OG
to be just
Halo
bathed in
levels from
purple
like
and all these
Combat Evolved,
smooth
like
surfaces,
in Forge because of all the
yeah.
visual scripting that you can do.
Gee, what
So
do you
that's
think
that's
the
super
first
cool
map
that they
will be
added that
the
in.
Forge community might want to try to make with this new palette, guys.
Maybe Mitch.
Oh, I sure hope so.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely
sure of that,
expect Mitch.
Made a couple
will
Beat
get
Saber
a,
videos for yourself?
remake.
Hell yeah, dude.
But you mentioned decals, right? We've got a bunch of the Covenant alphabet here. Of course, I tossed in some weapons for decoration. Lots of cool. You mentioned the effects. This galaxy effect is one of my favorites. And it's actually giant by default, and I shrunk it all the way down so it could fit in here. This I wanted to add.
Actually, I could probably check and see when you
nice
followed the channel.
vibe of like a Covenant bridge, you know, on their ship. They always had
A little
like,
more than a
these
month ago, I
buildings
think.
floating around. So figured
Right
I'd
around there?
add that in. This one is actually really cool. Some fans might recognize
Whoa!
this from a bunch of the Covenant maps, right? You get to add that. I just scaled it up to make it kind of look like a wall. And add it in as I fly through the ground here.
Yeah.
But
and if
yeah.
you don't want it purple, of course you can go in and change it if you want it. You know, maybe it's Covenant orange. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like we've never seen that, but I bet you we're gonna see it.
yeah, when we were talking about this before, it's like the Covenant have had a bunch of different versions of purple.
Yeah.
Some things have kind of gone red, right? So you can totally customize these, all of these objects, so they fit whatever kind of Covenant era or ship you're going for, and it works out really well.
Dude, the Forge art team just crushed
Yeah,
it.
they crushed
This
it.
is absolutely phenomenal.
Let's look at that. We were looking.
I think,
at one of the-
like I said, I think the
their
purple is a
famous
little too
Covenant
vibrant.
piece that they added
It's
that
just
you
a little too much.
On
No,
the
John's
okay.
John's got another room.
But again, that
So,
could just be
kinda,
like
Cortana set up on the
Oh my
blimp.
gosh.
Yeah.
that could just be a result of
Sure she
um,
was able to open the
like
door
the
for us,
engine
but
itself,
lots of cool pieces
like
here.
just the way that
See
the
'em all.
that things look
Tons of
in the
pieces
engine.
and objects, and they're all
Because they're using a variation of the
customizable,
engine that they used for
scalable,
Halo
like
5
this,
for
that
Halo
galaxy
Infinite.
effect,
Uh,
and it's normal
because the
size,
slip
so you
space
can
engine
scale
was
that
just
up
too
even
difficult
more
for
if you
anyone
want.
to fucking use.
If you want
Some default
but
optics,
the,
but of course,
that's what
There
I
it
see.
is.
Oh,
the
hell
legendary
yeah!
Covenant Sniper Tower. And just build it
stuff.
up, set it up, and I don't know
That's
if I showed
dope.
you guys this. I tossed up some snipers up here.
I do what you gotta do, Ghosty. You're good, man.
Just for kicks.
This pairs really nicely with the AI toolkit, right? Put some
Yeah.
jackal
Toss some
snipers
jackals-
up there
jackal
and
snipers.
get wrecked.
You know, and we're gonna play this more a little bit later in the stream, but I do just want to emphasize.
I think
like,
that the
I'm
color
blown away by
color
this. I
stuff
also,
could
the
be
first to admit
it
I'm
could be
not
a mix
forger.
of like
I
just
don't really have the skill set and the things that
the
I've
choice
seen
of
from
color
YouTube
palette
is
that they chose to
mind-blowing.
use
So
and
if you're like me and maybe you're like, I'm not going to
the
build these with
change
these blocks, that's really not the
in
point. The
game
point is that
engine
we're
going
gonna
from like,
benefit
you know, the
from a
Halo
community
Halo
that will
Reach
do
/
amazing
Halo
things with
3
these, and
aesthetic
not
to
only will we all be playing mid
Halo Infinite aesthetic. It is objectively
I'm sure,
a bit
right?
different than
But it's just giving
than,
even more tools in the hands of
than the
forgers
older
to
games.
do even more cool things, and we're going to see going forward this year, bringing more and more of that into matchmaking and helping to get it in front of more players. It's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Super excited about that.
Just love the covenant pattern on there.
And speaking of customization, that was a great segue. With this update,
Oh, they're adding flora and fauna?
allowing for players to customize the color and the materials
Oh, cool.
on certain biome objects. So obviously
That'll actually add a lot of like a lot of that'll be a really good creative flair, and that'll add a lot for a lot of capacity for creative flair and finish.
Pink fern.
this is
that I think
another
a lot of people will make
community
use
that's
of
been wanting this
when
forever, and
creating their own
finally
Forge
made it
maps.
happen.
I think that'll be cool.
So like now, if you're making a snow map, you know, maybe you can have iced over or blue foliage. You can change the color of trunks to be whatever you need it to be.
Yeah, I think I made this one yellow.
Nice.
yeah.
I mean, it feels like such a minor thing, but it just offers so much more creativity, like options for
Yeah,
forgers,
it
right?
really
To
does.
really personalize these experiences and maps.
Yeah.
You can even get real crazy.
If you need a UNSC blue metallic dead tree stump, well, there you go. We got you covered.
That's so metal, you know?
Okay, now I am committed to learning how to use Forge. You got me. I've been waiting for that. That looks really interesting.
You know, you could, like, Husky Raid maps are kind of like a really good entry point to using Forge. There's even a template out there where all you would have to do is maybe tweak some colors and maybe some geo. So
All right, okay.
I know some people.
A little bit of cake
I'll
from your
accept that
sister's
challenge.
birthday. Well, happy birthday
do
to your
love me some
sister.
Husky
And
Raid.
what type of cake is it?
All right, so we got kind of a color and
Talking like
kinda
a regular
texture
cake? We talking
swapping,
ice cream
ability,
cake?
And then what do we got here? Some splatters.
Kind of
and
flavors
splotches?
we working with?
Similarly, we have a select group of decals that you can now edit the materials and colors on. So I've seen forgers use decals in all manner of way, shape, and form, and so this just sort of expands that functionality to let you use these things in much different ways. And Leaks B, some of you might be familiar with this this object. Here it is in its all its glory. You know, so if you don't want this to look like, you know, grime or, you know, dirt, you can change it. It could look like maybe it's a spilled liquid, right? There'll be a million uses of all this.
Or an insane amount of blood. A little bit of cream cake. Uh-oh.
Accidentally made like blood splatter.
There you go.
Yeah, you did.
Like
John.
I wasn't even going for anything.
You're
There's
you're
a-
starting to take the stream into
2
M
seconds, guys.
territory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't do
update our
that.
ESRB logo at the front.
But again,
tons of different things.
like the customizable biome stuff, like the decals, you're just gonna see more different. That's a horrible
Cream
phrase,
cake.
but more different experiences. Just
Try sending
Yeah, I
another
can't
message
wait
real
to
quick.
just
I think my chat
Continually
disconnected there for a
empower Our
second.
amazing Forge community to just really push the limits of there is almost no limit, right? Now, of course, the maps and sort of the geometry aspects of Forge is one part of the
Yeah.
equation. But of course, Forge also allows people to do scripting and create brand new modes that we've seen. Some of the early favorites I know, like Repulse Soccer and things like that, right? So big changes coming on the mode front.
Yes, so huge changes on the mode front. With this new release on January 30th, we are introducing the Forge Mode Creator functionality.
Mode
which
creator
basically allows you
functionality.
to create mode scripts within a Forge session and save that out as a mode. So that's going to be a boon to just sharing your mode. Previously, you had to embed the mode logic in the map, and so if you wanted to play a Repulse Soccer, which is a great example, you had to have that mode embedded, that logic embedded in each arena that you made. Now with the Forge Mode Creator, You just have to make sure that the map speaks to the mode correctly and has the correct objects talking to the mode. But then and then you can share that mode much like you would share a mode that you create in custom game mode editor, right? So it uses the same flow.
That's definitely a good quality of life update. That's a big quality of life update.
Improvement. And a bonus is that all that mode logic that was previously taking up your map budget is no longer going to take up that map budget, because now the logic gets saved and then it's in a mode separate from the map. So super excited to share this.
Cool.
Big shout out to Skybox, who helped us develop this. They did a great job on this.
Just bought
So,
game tools
I'm
from
super excited
Temu.
to see what
Oh no.
players do with this.
Temu is Wish.com on cocaine, dude.
Sure. So they
combination,
can
right?
increase, if they want to, increase.
But what is
fidelity
game
and just
tools?
Sort of scope
Or are you
of the
saying
map,
game tools
while
like
the
you
modes
like
meanwhile become a lot more ubiquitous?
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
What
I think
game
it
tools
allows
did you
more
buy?
sharing and collaboration, where a community member can take a mode and now iterate on it. It can start to snowball and branch off in other modes. And I think as a player, I'm excited to hopefully see all that starts to translate to these modes and experiences then coming back into matchmaking over time. And we all benefit as players.
Yeah, it'll make it much easier for player modes to come into matchmaking and playlists. So that's another side effect that's a huge plus.
So
Cool.
More power and easier to share.
Yes.
Awesome.
What's not to like?
I know.
Exactly.
You guys
Hell
have been
yeah.
Cooking. Shout out to the Forge team. We're not going to go on the weeds here today, but just want to acknowledge too, there's additional quality of life updates, some bug fixing, some AI toolkit improvements. I believe there'll be a deeper dive blog coming out in the sometime.
Next week.
Yep,
Yeah.
on the way to
Gaming
release, so
mouse
stay
and a
tuned
mouse
if you
pad
wanna
and some
learn
kind
more
of
about that.
controller hanger.
And then,
Nice.
Shore, I think we were hoping that I heard you brought a little tease with us. We want
You should cancel your order.
Folks, just a little
I
small
can just
glimpse
tell you
at
that you are
what else
unlikely
the
to
Forge
get a
team
very
has
high
cooking.
quality
This is
product
not
from
January
Temu.
30th. We're looking a little further out.
You get
here
what
just
you
for a
pay
future
for,
update, but,
especially when it comes to that
What did you
platform.
bring to show us here today?
So we have two screenshots. The first is of a future palette. This is I guess, I don't think we have a name for it yet. It's the alien
looks pretty good.
object palette. There's alien biome pieces. There's also more structural pieces that are not in this, but you'll learn about that in the future. Super excited about
It
this.
looks so good.
And how this might tie in also with the biome customization that's
For
coming
sure.
out
No,
soon,
yeah.
right? So lots of ways to make really crazy exotic landscapes.
Most of your stuff is from AliExpress.
And then
I mean,
also
hey,
in
if
the
like
future,
if you don't have like a ton of money
favorite
and
kind
like
of
budget is a budget,
requested
then oh,
Forge.
that's actually a good looking palette.
The Flood Forge object palette, and this just looks. Again, I mean, I
So
say this every
gross, but
time.
it's
Our
so
Forge
good.
our team is
Crushed
fantastic, and they absolutely crushed it. I saw this stuff in development.
If you're on a budget,
Just-
you're on a budget.
it's
If you're
gruesome.
broke,
It
you're
is.
broke.
It's for
Gotta work
people
with what
who
you got.
maybe don't like to look at gruesome things. I was like, ooh, that's.
It's
gross.
just disgustingly
That's
awesome.
really-
Everything's glistening. I'm gonna say it, guys. This is a pretty moist palette.
He said that.
That's definitely a moist
But,
palette for
yeah,
sure.
having flood, like, so you can infect
know
your
I hate
maps.
that
is-
word.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I told you I was gonna say it
Yeah.
because
I didn't
it's,
believe you, but here we are.
Hey, it's just a word. I don't know. Anyways, it's gross, but a big shout out to the Forge team. Really good stuff cooking. Again, reminder, those two palettes, we'll have more to share later. Those are just giving you a glimpse of some stuff that's actively cooking for future updates, but everything else prior is coming out on January 30th as part of that free update.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Sor. Before we turn you loose, to give you a chance, if you have any kind of parting comments or any sort of final thoughts you'd like to say here in our first stream of the year.
As always, kudos and thanks to everyone who contributes to the community. You know, last year we brought in like 44 maps to Infinite from the community specifically, right? And this year I'm sure we'll eclipse that number. So keep them coming. We're super excited about that stuff. We love what you're doing, and we're doing our best to empower you to make stuff.
Here's the one thing, and this is one thing
wait-
that
can't wait to see
maybe
the
it's
results, and I
unreasonable
can't wait to play some
of
of
me
that
to
shit
like
very soon.
ask, and
know
maybe
the
it's just
mission.
not
Get on.
possible, especially if like they moved
Next
to Unreal
up,
Engine.
Earlier in the week, we had a chance to sit
I
down and
really
catch
think
up
that
with
there's a
the
lot
Forge
of
team and hear from Fantasia about what she and the team are
stuff
cooking up and, what we need to think
that
about and know
could
about
be
this stuff
ported
in sort of the near term. So,
into the next
take a
Halo
look at
game.
that, and then we'll be right back.
I think if they could make it so that everything, all the community creations could be ported from
On the show, Fantasia, Gendro. Fantasia.
ported from Halo Infinite into whatever the next Halo game or Halo iteration is going to be, I think that would be amazing. I don't see it happening, especially if they're moving to Unreal Engine.
I'm Fantasia.
But
I am a playlists lead and insights
Anyways.
manager, so I overlook all of our playlists, plan them out. I especially work with community playlists, huge part of what I'm doing right now. And for my insights part of my job, I work with all of our data teams in the studio, and we have so many: safety support, community, and UR. And what we do is I look at the data that we're receiving from all of these
Bought
sources.
2 headsets
and
before
make
your recent
better
headset. Also bought a
decisions
game
on
PC
the
and a
content that
monitor.
we're putting out
Most
to
people
make
don't
sure
have
that we're
those things,
always
so you're
iterating
grateful.
on what
Yeah.
the players are
That's-
asking for.
It's a lot of
Do we
good
need
stuff
adjust this
a lot of
weapon?
fun
Does
stuff to
this
have access
map
to,
need
for sure.
tuning? Things like
A lot
that.
of people don't have the ability to
Sounds
get those
like
types
never
of
a dull
things. So
moment.
it's a
Safe to
good.
say we
It
had
is a
no
good
nonstop
thing to be
feedback
grateful
coming
for
in
what you
all the
have,
time,
to learn
right?
to
It's
be
more
to be
feedback, love
appreciative
feedback.
of
And you have
what
lots
you
of
have
experience
in your
doing that
life.
even before joining
Yes.
343,
Yes, I
right?
come from Xbox Research. I was there for about 6.5 years. Loved it very much. Definitely coming from the side of wanting to provide the experiences that us as gamers always have. Create those memories together with your friends, with your family, and being able to be creative and explore worlds. And data actually really allows us to do that so that we can continue to make things that people are wanting or asking for. So it's really nice to have that background and bring it into playlists especially.
For sure. Well, I will just say thank you, and we'll assume all the great stuff that's happened in the game over the last 6 to 9 months. Well, thank you for that as being a tip of the spear there. So we definitely want to talk playlists because it's impossible to think about what's next for Infinite and what we can look forward to. Playlists are such a key part of that player experience. We've seen a lot of great stuff already starting to happen since the advent of Forge, game changer. But maybe to kick things off, just at a high level, as we look ahead to 2024, what are your priorities?
Nice,
What are
dude.
you and the team focusing on? Kind of just give us a sense of kind of where you're going and how you're thinking about playlists for Infinite.
Yeah, of course. There's some
Call of
areas
Duty
that we'd
Advanced
like to bring more
Warfare?
content into.
Yeah.
So we are going to be
i.e.
doing BTB
Halo.
refresh, of course. We've got a minimum of
It's the
3
first
maps
community
planned
live
for
stream
that. But we're
of the
also
year.
looking at refreshing the other playlists that we had, so Husky Raid, Squad Battle. But we're also planning content that we haven't published before, and that is something that I know our fans have been asking for. We're definitely looking for original creations.
So like brand new playlists.
Brand new playlists.
Nice.
We are always keeping an eye on custom game browsers, seeing what everybody has created. We definitely use tags that we've already put out to better sort through content depending on what we're looking for. But I mean, as time is going on and as like the year goes by, we're planning out content ahead of time to make sure that we're hitting those beats for like, the season's coming around. We want to have a map that's just like, wintry or something. And we'll use those tags within Custom Games Browser and Forge to help us better identify that content. But we
Okay.
also, again, use those
Like-
data teams that we have, especially community, and we look at our Forge
I think-
communities that are out
I don't know.
there, and
I'm
we
not.
use
I'm not
them to
particularly
also
interested in like this
identify
like
content
set.
that's
It's like
being created, and
cool.
it's amazing.
Like
There's
you're
so much
you're in
out
charge of
there.
like essentially
Definitely
putting
have our
together
eyes on it.
playlists
There's only
and
so much
trying
we can
to
bring
get
in
things together in a way that
so
makes
quickly,
that will
so,
that the community
it-
will
it's all
respond good
I'm not sure
or
everybody
respond
really
well to
realizes
the
how much it takes and what
to like
goes
the
into
types of
getting a
playlists
map
that are being put out
from
there.
the
And I think that's a
community
good thing.
into
It's an
matchmaking.
important
Is
thing,
there
but
a
it's something that I don't
TLDR
personally
version?
care
Just
about.
help us kind of break that
Um,
down for us. Like, what does that process entail?
Yeah, for sure.
But that may
So,
just be me. I don't
How
know.
we like to go about it is, so say we have a playlist that we want to go after. And we will look into the customs game browser or, what we've seen before, and we'll start to look at the maps that are actually out there. And
Yo, what's up,
we
Monk?
will
Welcome
vet
on
them
in.
ourselves by play testing them, seeing what is the level or the bar that the map is already at for a good quality experience. Will our players have fun? Will they enjoy it? And once we have assessed that map and decided that it's at pretty good quality already, we will then reach out to that forger, ask them if they're interested in working with us to get that map to an even higher bar so that we can put it out into a playlist and have our players enjoy them. And if that forger is wanting to work with us and do that, we will bring that map in and we'll have it go through test passes, QA. QA will, depending on where the map's at, sometimes there'll only be a few bugs, sometimes there'll literally be hundreds of bugs, and we triage those bugs together. bring them back to the Forger. Forger works on that, and we do this back and forth for quite a while until the map is at a very solid state where we know.
So those maps that like got
players will be able
put
to
into the
enjoy
Halo
it
3
without
Refueled
worrying
playlist
about
were
any
probably
hitching,
like
Z
it was probably a
fighting,
long
all of
process
that.
to get those
It
to
takes quite a long time to get them from where they were in Customs Game Browser when
to
we
get them
first
to
saw
like
it
game
out
ready
to
or
public.
playlist
And
playlist
that's
ready.
in addition to the forgers having their own lives while they're trying to work on their own forge creations.
Yes, and that is another reason why we've tried to bake in even more time.
It makes
so when we
sense that the
plan a
process is
playlist
that
in
extensive,
advance,
but I
we
didn't
want
really it never really
forgers to be
occurred to
able
me
to
that the
have
process would be that
time to
extensive,
work
but
on their
it does
map.
make sense that it
That
is.
also allows them to live their lives, because we understand that Forge creations are out of passion. Community made content is always going to be, up to the Forger in the end.
Yeah.
Sure. I have a question maybe for both of you, because John, I remember you did a lot of similar types of work during the Halo 5 era, helping to sort of curate, partner with the community to bring Forge content to matchmaking. But do you have some high level, like what kind of bugs or maybe what kind of tips would you offer to forgers who would someday like to have their content in matchmaking? What are some of the main sort of blockers or gaps that maybe you experience when you're reviewing this content that maybe a forger wouldn't think about initially?
I'm smiling because you said blockers or gaps, and two of those are things on maps that could be a problem. Gaps, if you've got a death pit on your map, for example, you want to make sure it's very clearly communicated as if you go down there, you will die, right? It is a acid pool, it's flames, it's
Why not a
something.
waiver signed to
If
give
you
us the
have it
rights to
just kind of
QA
look
your
a
map
little
to be
bit
included
lower
in
than the rest of your
playlists?
map, and then you die, a player goes in there and dies, they're going to be like, what the heck, I was expecting that I
Signed to
could
give us-
traverse
well,
there. So you want to make sure things are clearly communicated on the actual golden
I think-
flow of the map. And then blockers, you want to make sure people
I think it makes
outside
sense
of the
that there's like a back and
the
forth
majority
with
of the
them,
bugs
because
that we
like
actually find,
she was
and
just
so
saying
far
there
that
is
we've been finding
QA
in the maps
and
that
there
we've been
is
putting out
like
is the out of
like
environment
coordination
bugs.
between
So
the
many of them. So
between
many
like
of
the
them.
You can
Well,
always get out of
between
map
QA
We
and
find
between
that's
the
difference
forgers
between,
themselves.
Like as a forger, me and my buddies are just kind of
Realistically,
on my map versus
it
now
makes
it's looking
sense
to the
for them
masses
to
and
try
it's
to
just
keep
being
as much of the
hammered
onus
by
as
X
possible
people
on the
that you
forger,
have
just like
nefarious
logistically
intent,
speaking.
so to speak, and they just creep the whole game.
Obviously,
Like, that's part of
QA
why
still
that
has to
has
test
been so
things to
much
make sure that
higher.
it is up to snuff as far as like the
Testing
standards
has to
go
go
for
more
making sure that
scrutiny. We have
things
to go
are
back to the
in a
forgers
state that they are
that iteration.
able to be essentially shipped to the entire community as like a dedicated map for a playlist. But it makes sense to have the majority of the onus be on the forger to make that happen, because it's logistically it would not make sense for them to have people doing a bunch of QA for maps that aren't already approaching that quality. I feel like it would just be a lot of extra work for the manpower that they don't really have, considering all the layoffs that they've done and the minimal like amount of people that are now at the studio in comparison to what it was like at the peak of the development process. Allows the Halo team to
we have Obituary.
stay leaner on devs. Yeah.
For quite a while. And they are
Which
going through
like
their
honestly,
final iterations right now,
I don't know what the actual money situation behind like the Halo team is,
to make sure that
but
everything's functioning correctly and
from
to
what
make
I
sure
understand, it is a much smaller crew than it was. And plus, I mean, it's Forge. You know, Forge is meant to be. It's meant to be the community creations. So I don't know. Like,
Yes, we are.
as far as I'm concerned, it makes more sense
And I would also love to see more
from a logistical perspective to let the community be the ones
because we really want
to really iron out all the issues with it. I think it thematically just makes sense. And I think that the like when I say thematically, thematically I'm referring to the like
and squad battle.
to just like the fact that Forge is
So-
community.
Yeah, so when
based.
first started coming out, we really came out with those modes initially.
So
and
it makes
they've
sense
been
for the
around for a
community
while,
to
so
be
we
the
just
ones
wanna
responsible
build on
for
those, but we're
that.
also,
And like, you know,
now, but down in the
everything is built on like all Forge stuff is like passion, you know. It's all people who love Halo and love the community creating game modes for Halo, for the community. And the fact that there is opportunity and that there is a system in place to get those added to permanent playlists, I think is a big thing. I know some people might make the argument, oh, well, why can't they just like go ahead and make all these maps that people are asking for? And it's like, okay, well, I think the more pertinent question is, what's wrong with having the devs create an avenue for the community to have their content featured in a way that enriches the game experience for everyone? You can be upset if you want about people not, or about the devs not making all of the stuff that you're telling them to make, because they're the ones that are getting paid for it and they shouldn't be outsourcing their work to everyone else. I think that that's an archaic way of looking at things. People who are passionate about the Halo games, the Halo universe, I think they should have the avenue to be able to have their content featured in such a way that is that contributes to the community in a more major way than just having it be like a custom app that people can download and play in custom games.
Excited to know that a lot of the things that today are rotational in nature because maybe they're a little bit niche and they don't justify.
And I understand both sides of it, but I think that everyone benefits from having a system in place to let the community content be featured in such a way that, like they're doing here. I mean, Fortnite is kind of the same way. It's like, it's a little bit different because Fortnite, Fortnite doesn't have like the QA testing, and Fortnite is either like the Battle Royale mode, which they consistently update, or all of the other stuff, you know? Whereas with Halo, it's like, we have all of these playlists, and these core playlists that everyone has access to, and is being featured to everyone, are going to be populated with other maps that are made by the community. You know, it's a more directly, it's injecting the community directly into the game more so than I think other games do. Community playtesting and development while Xbox manages the QA may slow down individual map progress, but will allow for a fatter pipeline of work being completed. Yeah.
We want to play it, and we want to celebrate that. So thank you so much for doing that, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, thank you, and you can look forward to the BTB refresh, the Firefight refresh, targeted for next month, and then even more goodness still to come. So, Fantasia, I'm sure we'll see and hear more from you as we get closer to future updates. Yes. But thank you very much, and we'll get back to our main show here. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sketch. Appreciate that. That was a weird cut, by the way, going in. You see me sort of change clothes instantly and shift in my seat. But a big thank you to Fantasia, and also pretty exciting news there about the Match Composer-esque functionality that's coming to Halo Infinite a little bit later in a future update.
I also was not really paying attention to what was happening there, so...
we have a new guest on the set, so please welcome Mr. Tashi.
Here, one sec.
Hello.
Tashi, good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We're going to talk about HCS. We're eager to, but before we do that, I just want to take a moment and kind of build on what Fantasia was sharing about that Match Composer. And we want to share updates on a couple other
Match Composer
longer lead key features that are highly requested by players. The team's been actively cooking on.
We're going to come back and look at that here in a sec.
So, John, I'll throw it over to you. Let's kick it off. Talk about networking, something we've been hearing about for quite a long time.
Awesome.
Yeah, since launch, we've had pretty clear feedback that players wanted to see improvements to our networking model, right? Complaints about desync and stuff like that. And we wanted to make sure we addressed that. So you saw at the end of the last year, we rolled out a test with this new updated networking model in Firefight King of the Hill, as well as a experimental playlist called the Combat Workshop, which took over Squad Battle for a little bit, and we got some great feedback from our players there. We addressed a lot of the issues, I'd say, with the previous networking model, but we've also, as part of that test, uncovered a few new bugs that we wanted to go after. But overall, we got a great reaction. Players were saying, this feels better, but please fix up a little bit here and there before you do a broader rollout. So that's what we're doing. We're taking the time, going to make those fixes. Some of the fixes are already done. I want to give a shout out to like Fusion Coil catching, the Banshee Bomb, right? As you're firing the turret, you swap over to the Banshee Bomb. That'll come out immediately. We've got some shot registration improvements, ping, the marking, making sure that's always consistently firing right where you're pinging. We've got those already fixed and even more on the way.
Okay.
So that'll happen. And then once we get it to a really, really good place, we'll do that broader rollout.
Awesome. And I always want to give a big shout out to everybody that took the time to not only kick the tires and play it, but also take the time to fill out the survey and share that feedback. Super important to us. You know, your feedback along with the data.
Rare
that
needs
the
to do
team's
this for Sea of
gathering is
Thieves.
Really
I don't play
helps
Sea of
us
Thieves
inform,
enough to
are we
really
on the
be
right
able to,
track
like,
here?
Yep.
Much
contribute
like
to that
crossword journey
conversation.
that we referenced earlier. This is
But
also
I'm willing
been
to
a
take your
passion
word for
project,
it.
So I want to give a big shout out to you and the team that's been really working away at this.
I think
Patience on behalf
obviously-
of our player base. Thank you. You know, we
Obviously, Sea of Thieves or Halo is a little more of a like competitive game than Sea of Thieves can be competitive, but Halo is like a shooter where precision is of the utmost importance, and so I feel like it's more of a glaring issue when it comes to something like Halo than it probably is for Sea of Thieves. Still frustrating if it exists in Sea of Thieves, but probably not quite as much of a critical issue for the community as like it would be for something like Halo.
Kind of twofold. Players are interested in more ways to earn content in the game, but also they're interested in opportunities to earn content that they may have missed that would have come out before. So it could be anything from early operations events from the original days, and those things came and went. Could even be things like content that we just haven't even released yet.
Old weekly ultimate rewards.
Old rewards. We've had partnerships that sometimes have been bound by specific regions. So suffice it to say, there's a lot of content there, and the team is working on a way to help make sure that we can resurface that and give people the opportunity via an earnable vector. So I'll just kind of say MCC players might be familiar with something like Spartan Points and some of the work the MCC team did to try to also address earnable content, and that is the direction that the Infinite team is currently also exploring.
Hell yeah.
So we will have more to share on that, but that is something that the team's heard and is actively working on, and we'll have coming in a future update.
Yeah. And then to help out, we also had one more cool piece of feedback that we've been getting around cheating and making sure we can address any cheaters and go after an improved like anti-cheat system. So we are going to be leveraging easy anti-cheat at some point this year. Going to be putting that in to increase security in the game.
Yeah, that's, I think, very welcomed. It's obviously there's been quite a bit of feedback.
I feel like there's going to be they're going to have
help give us a leg up in the never-ending arms race of cheaters.
Yeah. So
I feel like that's going to be something that
we also
could be a testing grounds for the way that they're going to have things work for the next Halo game. Could be. I don't know for
Thanks
sure.
For having me. Shall we talk about ranked first?
Would love to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we have some exciting rank news to share today. So, when Match Composer releases later this year, we're going to be adding Ranked Slayer and Ranked Doubles as permanent playlists to the matchmaking rotation.
Very nice.
So
Cool.
this has been very highly requested, really since launch. These are kind of tried and true ranked playlists, and when we brought them in as rotationals, they perform really well. We've seen the data, a lot of playtime, so we're going to bring them in as permanent playlists, so they won't be going away. They'll be sticking there, and they'll be alongside Ranked Arena. So those will be the 3 ranked permanent playlists, and then we're still going to be rotating.
Cool.
So at any given moment, you're going to have 4 total ranked playlists. Ranked Tactical and Ranked Snipers will continue to be in the rotation.
Nice.
But we had 4 total, 2 are becoming permanent, so now we're creating 2 all new experiences and playlists to go into ranked rotational. So lots of good ranked stuff coming this year, and excited to just chip away at some really heavy hitting feedback that players are giving us.
For sure, and not to keep hammering on this, but maybe we'll even see an awesome midship map emerge that we could convince you to put in raid. So
It's just my favorite map ever.
I just can't get it off my brain. I'm still just
I don't.
obsessing
Okay,
over it.
why am I
So
not
good.
like able to
So-
I want to see
visualize
it though in like the flood palette. Like what
Midship.
would that look like?
A flood
Flood ship?
Halo?
Yeah, flood ship.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
and all the
map.
kids can go
Okay.
nuts and like, oh, the flood took over midship. That would be awesome.
Right to fan.
Porous
This map.
Inquisitor.
I remember. Okay, I know what this map is.
That is actually.
I don't know why I
that
didn't
was
like
so good.
the names of the maps didn't really stick with me as much,
That
but
was better.
All right.
I can visually remember them for sure.
Tashi, we opened the show talking about some of the new customization and the Mark IV and what players can look for on January 30th. But of course, a new season of HCS means
Also,
a
this
new
little
season of
table they
some
have here is cool. It's like a
badass
UNSC like
customization
it's a
options.
UNSC like supply crate, and they have coasters on there that are just like the Xbox buttons. That's kind of a cool little thing.
2021, obviously we released Halo Infinite, and with it was the HCS shop and all of those amazing launch bundles that were released with our partner teams. Well,
I got the
gonna
Cloud9
be
one.
Unvaulting those for the first time, but there's some cool new upgrades. So how about we just check out the trailer and see what's new?
That's my Cloud9 skin, baby. Thank God. Thank you so much. I have been desperately wanting to change the actual armor appearance on my Cloud9 skin for so long. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
This is a big one. Yeah, it's been obviously highly requested since those came out.
Yep.
You know, how can I customize my Spartan more? I mean, that's just been consistent feedback. And so shout out to the customization team, have absolutely done an amazing job. So just to kind of break down what you saw, so we're bringing back the original team bundles from launch for the teams that are still remaining.
Praise
in
the
HCS,
sun!
and those will be available for sale and unvaulted in the HCS shop, and those will stay live from January 30th for the rest of the season. And if you've already purchased these bundles, you will get the retroactively applied the content for all of the other armor cores. So it originally came from Mark 7.
Yeah.
Now you can apply that coding to all of the cores.
Hell yeah.
As well as the different weapons that are available for codings in the UNSC. So
It used to previously just be battle rifle, right?
That's right.
And now it's all the weapons as well.
that's right.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love that
And,
that
they're all
Cloud9 skin for
customizable too.
weapons.
So
I'm
if you remember
100%
from
going to be
launch,
putting that on
they're
other
all
guns.
Kits. They're locked completely. You can't even change the emblem or anything. Now they're unlocked. So you can customize them however you want. You want to change the you want to put a charm on it even, or change the emblem, whatever it might be. Just like with the other content that's in the game now, these are kind of, you know, brought up to what we have. So if you've already purchased them, you know, this will be retroactively applied. And
Cool.
if you haven't purchased them, now you get a second chance essentially at getting them, which is really exciting.
Nice. And even some of the other ones that won't appear back in the shop are
That's
also
right.
getting that upgrade.
Yeah, so some of the teams that are either no longer in esports or in HCS, those won't be available for purchase, but if you've already purchased them, again, all of that content is kind of retroactively applied. So you can customize your old, let's call it E-United things if you want.
Yeah.
Those are very exclusive now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan would be pretty happy. He still wears his E-United battle rifle, I think.
I was
so.
going to say, like, the Envious, right? With the Optic Envy
It's
merger,
true.
the Envious one. Get that.
What
getting
is
that
this
upgrade
like
will be really
static
nice.
I'm hearing in the
got that early.
background?
Yeah.
All right.
Get that out of here.
Well, that is obviously, like you said, something I know we've heard feedback on for a long time. So really cool you guys are going back and doing some retroactive updates. But, of course, we're also excited about the brand new stuff for Season 3. What can you tell us about that?
Absolutely, yeah. So year 3 of HCS is just around the corner. And of course, again, January 30th, we'll have a new bundle, all new designs from each of our partner teams.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's
You know what, rather than me talking, let's just roll the video and we can see them.
all right. What do we got? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we're finally getting some like actual like dope ass like skin variations that are like really like taking the creative flair to the next level. Thank goodness, man. Dude, that weapon skin looks so sick. I like that. I like that.
There you have it.
Dude. Yeah. All right, you got to break that down for
Tried
us.
to go to kick, it was down. Like the
pretty amazing
website
stuff. So
itself
shout out
is
to all
down,
of the
or
teams.
my
These are
stream
their
is down.
Original designs, original creations. We just give them the templates, and they go nuts. And again, shout out to the customization team because the teams have more tech
Weird.
now. So you'll see like the actual patterns. You can see
It's
Cloud9,
weird.
C9,
It's doubly
it
weird
says in the
because I
visor,
can see my
and
stream
you'll see a
running
lot of
on my
the
Kick Creator
actual branding
dashboard.
that the teams use in their social, their graphics, their jerseys, come to life now in the game. So pretty awesome. You get an armor coating again,
Kick.com
it's
hosting
cross-core,
error.
so it works across all of them. And you'll get the visor.
Weird, I'm not
too.
getting that.
Actually, you see the star in the visor.
star,
Very
yeah,
flexy.
that's
It's
great.
really,
Nice.
really cool. So
Yeah,
that
these skins
comes
do
with
look
it.
pretty
However,
nice.
there's also a really special
That Optic Gaming
new
one looks
item,
dope.
which is the Dracon Bandit. So it is a new weapon model, and it is one of 3 in a
Yeah, that
metals
looks
collection.
sick, dude.
So you can see there it actually has the demon metal there.
Oh yeah.
On the bottom right, and that is fully customizable. You can apply any coating
Can't
to
quite
that.
do that right now.
And the only way to get it is to purchase one of these bundles and support whichever team is your favorite. And there are 3, so we're not going to show the other 2, but it's for the Grim Reaper medal as well as the Extermination medal. So really excited to share those when they're
Cool.
released.
Those are coming a little bit later. Those
That's
other
right.
2.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool, man.
those will be later
I like
in the
that.
season. And yeah, those will all be releasing on January 30th. And again, majority of the profits go to the teams. So all of your purchases help the teams fund their involvement in the Halo ecosystem, helps with player salaries and things like that, and just helps this HCS ecosystem go. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting the teams thus far, and hopefully fans are really excited for all the stuff that we're bringing that's new, and also all of the stuff that's unvaulted and updated.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Count me in. But of course, the customization is only part of the story. We
more?
can't have an HCS program
But
without
wait,
some events,
there's
right?
more.
yeah.
We
Ain't that the
actually need
truth?
to have some competitive events that I assume are at the core of what you actually do for a living. So, Tashi, without further ado, we are very excited to hear what's in store for the roadmap and what are we doing this year.
Yeah, so HCS Year 3 is just a couple of months away from its first kickoff event. And let's go ahead and reveal where this kickoff event is going to be.
Arlington, Texas. Well, your boy's not going to that
Tickets on sale now.
Tickets on sale now.
Like,
Yeah.
really right now.
Really right now,
All
yeah. Halo.gg/Optic2024. Yeah, we're partnering again with Optic. They ran an amazing major last year, and so we decided to kick things off with them, bring it back to Arlington, Texas. And that will be the first event. It's in 2 months. And yeah, how about we just jump into the rest of the roadmap as well? There's
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
more to share. So
What's after that? Yeah.
it was actually to start. We've got online.
Hell yeah.
qualifiers in early
HCS, the
February,
championship
and
is
those all
happening
feed
in,
up into
Seattle
the
again.
Optic Major. And then next one, really excited to share. We're going back to Europe.
Let's go,
we're
baby.
partnering with Quadrant for the Quadrant Major in London.
Nice.
We're finalizing all of the details. This will be in May, and we've got qualifiers leading up to
October
that. It's
4th
actually the
through the
first
6th.
major
You can
outside
see it
of
there,
the United
baby.
States for Halo Infinite.
Your
So
boy's
it's a really
definitely
big
going to
deal.
that.
Fans have been going crazy
yeah.
asking for them. So
I had a lot of fun
we're
going to this last one.
London, and shout out to Quadrant, who've been amazing partners so far. And then fans are always asking for East Coast. Well, we're going to Atlanta with the FaZe Major. This will be in July. And again, qualifiers leading up to that. And then we're bringing things to Salt Lake City once again with the Space
So much
Station
fun.
Major. And, they're going to go nuts. That's September 6th to 8th. And then we're bringing it all back home to Seattle, October 4th to 6th for the Halo World Championship 2024.
There we go, baby.
So, lots of exciting stuff in the roadmap, and we've got the blog out now, halo.gg/2024 roadmap. It has a ton more info as well. It's got all of the online dates. It's got the map rotation, It's got a recap on the skins and bundles and whatnot and the full roadmap. So definitely check out the blog for all the other information.
Wow.
Dude, it's good stuff.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys
a lot
been
of
cooking.
traveling. We're
Let
on
him
the road.
cook, you
Well,
know?
and those
Yeah.
the online qualifiers are literally just a few weeks away. Things really start kicking off, right? So
Absolutely, yeah. We did the kind of big map refresh on January 9th, and we've got a lot of great feedback on that, and able to see more players jumping into the Ranked Arena playlist and playing too. So, you know, we've got the Bandit Evo.
I'm
now,
not
it's a new
actively
starting
playing
gun. It
like
came out
ranked
with
on
Season
Halo
5,
for a couple
but this will be
reasons.
the
One,
first
I'm not
official
playing
HCS
I'm not playing
competition
ranked
in
actively
this
myself just
stuff.
because
So,
Oh, yeah.
lots
I
of
don't-
changes. What I'm excited about is
It-
we have all new rosters, a new game.
I think that while ranked is definitely like a cool it's a fun competitive experience, it is not something that is generally enjoyable playing by yourself, and I don't really have anyone else that actively plays a lot of Halo that plays ranked. I know people that like still hop in and play some Halo, but like no one that actively plays ranked. You know, and even if they did actively play ranked, I don't know if like I would mesh well enough with them from like a competitive perspective to be able to like to really do well in a ranked environment with them. So
well, guys, we're about ready to wrap things up here. I do want to talk really quickly. I've seen some questions in chat, and I just want to clarify as we approach our January 30th release. Basically, people are like, well, what about Season 6? Or why aren't we calling this Season 6? We're making a shift in how we're approaching Infinite going forward. And for MCC players, it's probably going to sound very familiar too. The gist of it is that we're kind of no longer referring to seasons. We're shifting away from seasons. So semantically, for what it's worth, our January 30th update will henceforth be known as CU29. It just kind of rolls right off the tongue, right? It has a lot more marketing weight to it. But no, in all seriousness, it is kind of the precedent we've established with MCC.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a different shift in approach here. As we mentioned at the top of the show, this future updates are going to be punctuated by an ongoing operations model that will continue to offer 20 tiers of unlockable rewards for free on approximately a 4 to 6 weeks cadence. That'll all kick off with Spirit of Fire when that goes live on January 30th. Also, just to make sure there's no confusion, everything else we showed today, most of the things we showed. So the Mark IV, I want to clarify if you're joining us late, brand new armor core, totally free in the game.
Completely free.
Just log in, it'll show up in the armor hall. It's yours to keep and adorn however you'd like to. You can now do that more and better than ever before, especially with the addition of cross-core shoulders now. So shoulders, helmets, coatings work across every core in the game. So that'll all be part of January 30th update, along with the new map Illusion that John walked us through a little bit earlier today. The Forge stuff that we saw from Michael Shore, the Covenant palette, the mode creators. You can change the colors of trees and leaves and things that mean a lot to forgers. But all that is also part of the January 30th update, as well as Tashi's information he shared. HCS shop goes live with the Year 1 throwback content, as well as the brand new Year 3 content we just saw. So that's all part of the free update that'll be landing on January 30th. And I'll just say from us here at the studio, it's going to be a very exciting year for Halo. We are off to an exciting start. We have a dedicated team working on supporting Halo Infinite and continuing to deliver going forward. But also, yes, we have additional teams now that are accelerating towards the future, working on brand new projects. So I just want to tantalize you.
i.e. a new Halo game.
There are a lot of things cooking here. We could not be more excited. As part of that, I also want to give a shout out. We're actually growing the team right now. So if you're passionate about Halo, if you've got skills and you're interested, please keep an eye on the Microsoft careers site, because we are growing and we've got a lot of exciting things in the works for the future. So I think that more or less.
I like how these people are saying this. Like I've seen so many people say things like campaign DLC.
Please stay tuned.
It's not happening.
We'll take a deeper dive on the new map Illusion.
It's not
A
happening.
little bit deeper dive into Forge. I think we'll have another closer look at some of the other customization content coming. So expect to see and hear a bit more on the way to January 30th. Also, I want to recap.
Campaign DLC is going to be a new Halo game.
Earlier, right?
Simple as that.
At least 2 committed playlist updates that we're targeting for next month as well, which would be the first time we're putting some Forge maps into BTB, which is going to be awesome.
That'll be cool.
As well as expanding on the Firefight King of the Hill playlist with some additional maps. And I believe Fantasia also mentioned they're going after Husky Raid and Squad Battle as well. And of course, as the Forge community keeps cranking out amazing things, you can expect to see more and more of that start to come into the game in a meaningful way.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. It's been an exciting, like, we're back. It's good to be back after the break. I'm very excited for what's to come and what's ahead. I guess I'll just kind of open the floor, guys.
Again,
I'm
no
gonna take all the air
campaign
of the room.
DLC.
Any final parting thoughts or comments you'd like to share? Now's your chance.
No, I think for me, you know, I've been at the studio coming up on 10 years now. I feel like this is probably the most
nice.
exciting time for me that I've been at the studio.
Cap.
We have Halo Infinite rocking and rolling.
Cap.
Lots of awesome stuff. HCS Year 3, which fans are really excited about and we're thankful for. And then you mentioned new projects. Like, yeah, it just feels good to be around here. So thanks, everybody, for all the support.
I would just echo,
Yeah.
thank you for the support,
Yep.
right? Infinite has been a wild ride, I would say.
Sure has.
And it's been exciting to see it grow over the past 2 years and continue that growth throughout this year. It's going to be exciting, like networking. We mentioned EAC.
Yep. Good, big
Match
ticket
Composer
items.
functionality,
Yep.
right? All these things. We've already done so much, and there's still so much more to do. It's going to be good.
Yep, and I'll just echo one more time as well. It's been, none of this would be possible without the community and without your support, even through thick and thin. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for the nonstop feedback. A lot of the improvements and just the trajectory we're on is really in large part due to you all. So thank you so much. And I have to also just give a shout out to the 343 Industries team here. Just sticking with it, grinding, keeping their heads down and just really working away. I know some of these things have really been labors of love, and it's just very exciting to see it all start to come together now, from Firefight to AI Toolkit to cross-course story. And now as we look further ahead and think about major networking overhauls, it's all coming together, and it's all possible thanks to a lot of people in this building and partners scattered around that are just super passionate about Halo and want to do right by our players and want to make the best game we can. So thank you to everybody. And with that, we will be talking to you more next week. Stay tuned to HaloWaypoint.com and socials. January 30th, CU29 arrives for free in Halo Infinite, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot for joining us.
All right, cool. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I think that I want to jump over here real quick just to look at, like, it was. No, I don't want to skip ahead to the live broadcast. Can I? Okay.
Thinking about that, like, I assume that's very exciting for you all.
Yes, we're super excited because, you know, we don't necessarily want our players to have to scroll so far down to find all the content. There's so much amazing content there, but there is the ability for content to be either forgotten or you know, it's not at the top of the list. Or
this is
we
what I
wanna come
wanted
out with more playlists,
jump into
but
real
that
quick
list
with
is gonna get
this,
so long
because we were
that
talking during this
this
section about
new
Match Composer
capability
stuff.
would allow players to search more directly for what is the size of, you know, the team you want to be on and what's the experience that you want to play on, and that will allow us to add so much more content without worrying about it being hidden or without you having to scroll long for that.
Yeah, or, I mean, honestly, I think a lot of fans will probably be excited to know that a lot of the things that today are rotational in nature because maybe they're a little bit niche and they don't justify a full-time spot. In theory, I could search snipers anytime I want to once this update finally comes out a little bit later, right?
Exactly.
So all those rotationals kind of become evergreen at this point.
Yeah.
And obviously, I would still be, may have to wait a little bit longer, like the more granular I want to do my search, right? But we're just giving people a lot more flexibility to really, I just only want to play these experiences.
Exactly.
Again, a little bit similar to what MCC did, but a little bit of a different twist for Infinite. I'm super excited. I cannot wait until we bring that out. And just honestly, even thinking about all the content we already have today, and by the time this releases, every week we have more and more fortune. It's just it's gonna go really nice. I think it's the chocolate and peanut butter solution that we need to sort of making this content a lot more ubiquitous and accessible for
Yes.
This
players.
is so brain dead, dude. At least give us 100 teal battle pass. That's so brain dead.
I guess any final parting thoughts or comments before we
Like, there's no reason. We don't need a battle pass. I would much rather have the system that they're looking at moving towards, which is the Halo MCC system, which actually, I'm actually down to do a little bit of Halo MCC for a little bit. I don't know how long we would play it, but I am down to play some MCC. Oopsies, there we go. Oh, whoop. That is not what I wanted to do there. Yeah. All right. A little aggressive there. Something went wrong while updating your live stream. Please try again. What you mean something went wrong? Kick is dying right now. Weird. I wonder if I refresh this page if it's just gonna... Yup. Okay, yeah, no. Bad gateway. Error code 502. Unfortunate. It's from Cloudflare, so I'm wondering if Cloudflare itself is not working as intended at the moment. Or maybe it's just like section, like maybe Kick is using Cloudflare stuff that is just on Cloudflare's side isn't working right now. I don't know. But yeah, we'll do some Halo MCC. We'll do some MCC for a little bit. No, because Cloudflare is just like, if you're able to connect to the Cloudflare server, yeah, something's wrong with Kick. Oh well, it is what it is. I don't even know if I can actually go to the Kick website at all right now. Kick.com under maintenance. Heard that. Alright, let's Pal World, now available in early access. What is Pal World? Fight, farm, build, and work alongside. What type of game is this? Early access, creature controller, open world, 3D. Creature controller? Yeah, probably gonna pass on that. We'll do a little bit of MCC though. A little bit of MCC. Alright. Ba-da-dum-bum. Bam, 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 ba-da-dam, bam. The Master Chief Collection. Alright, first things first, I need to go into the settings here. Full screen? No. We run borderless. That is how we do that. We always run borderless. I will say, if you like go to multiplayer, like this is the type of game browser that I'm looking for right here. Like obviously it wouldn't be a games included type of thing, but like hey, I want to filter instead of it being like the game selection, it's hey, I want to filter by by 4v4, 8v8, 12v12. And then I want to filter by objective-based Slayer. I want to do zone control, you know, snipers, all that stuff. Escalation Slayer. Earn points with each weapon to progress to the next. Oh, so it's gun game. Sure, I'll throw some other Halo stuff in there, and we'll see how this works. Actually, I just want to try and do a game of gun game. I don't even know if this is actually going to work. If we're even be able to find anyone who's playing this particular playlist. Limited server region selected. Oh, because I'm specifically filtering by like people in the I believe in the Americas. Oh man. We'll give it like 30 seconds. If we don't find at least one person within that time frame, yeah, we'll probably just back out. Do some other Halo stuff. Tour 4, hell yeah. Which means Prestige 4, baby. Total time played, 414 hours. I need to change this gamer tag. This ain't it anymore. Campaign kills 28,969. Hell yeah. I'm guessing that most of my time is on Halo 3. Halo 4, 155 hours? No way. That doesn't make any sense. I have not put that much. I have 113 games in Halo 3 or in Halo 4 total. That doesn't make any sense. Highest campaign difficulty completed, unplayed. Okay, yeah, this is incorrect. This is just flat out incorrect. Unless I played it like a ton back on like the like Xbox One when it like initially released or something like that, but I don't think I did. Like I don't think I purchased MCC for a while. Weird. Okay, 349 hours on campaign. Yeah, no, that's not true. Yeah, right. I have not put 148 hours into highest campaign difficulty completed, unplayed. Despite that, I have 113 missions completed in Halo 4. No, that's just factually incorrect. Okay, yeah, I'm still searching. I'm not going to find anyone in this playlist. I'll go ahead and do SWAT, Precision Slayer, and Zone Control for Halo 3 and Halo 2. I imagine we'll find something faster here. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Baby, there we go.
Gain the lead.
Oh shit. This is SWAT. Whoops. Definitely didn't realize this was SWAT initially.
Gain the lead.
No way, man. Oh well. What? Come on now. Hell yeah, I got that kill.
Gain the lead.
Oh, they're gonna start spawning down here, aren't they?
Gain the lead.
Bro, he spawned right in my line of sight. Bro, oh no.
Killing spree.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I just had to get my footing. I just had to get my footing. We're okay. Oh, shit.
Double kill.
I got a double. Can I get the triple? No, damn, bro. I almost had a killing frenzy there. I was popping off there for a sec.
Gain the lead.
Oh, come on. Where's he at? Don't step in that thing. That's a death trap. What the?
Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
Come on now. Gotcha, bitch. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Nice. So long as we can, like, hold this down, keep this on lock. We're oh. Moving on. Ah, shit, man. I'm concerned for my life in this particular spot. Fuck me, man. Someone kill that piece of shit on top of there. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. That's 2 down. Woo! I barely got that one. Go for the triple, maybe the overkill. Oh, that was almost an overkill. Somebody else got him.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
He's gonna come up and over this hill shoot soon. Come on, man. Peek it. Peek it. Where you at? No way, man. Did you get him? Hell yeah. Somebody's gonna try and come to the right. I can guarantee it. Called it. I'm better. And that is a GG, baby. Let's fucking go. 21 kills. Hard carry. Let's go, baby. That's right, baby. That's right. Your boy was chopping. 21-7. A 3.0 KD. Plus 14. No one came close. Oh, man. Also, I just realized that this gameplay is probably kind of loud for you guys because I'm not on the correct tab. So let me switch this over to there. There we go. That's probably a little bit of a better audio balance, I'm going to guess.
Slayer.
Oh, Slayer on Halo 2, baby. Let's go.
Gained the lead. Lost the lead. Tied the lead. Gained the lead.
Damn, dude. Bro, I love SWAT, man. SWAT just feels great.
Gained the lead.
No way I didn't get that. Oh,
The lead.
that pre-fire hit me hard.
Tied the leader.
Here's the thing. I didn't play Halo 2 multiplayer, like, really all that much because it wasn't something that I had access to when I was, like, during the OG Xbox era. I played the first Halo game on my PC because it was the only one that like Halo 2 couldn't handle it, or my PC couldn't handle Halo 2. And so I'm not as familiar with the Halo 2 maps as I am like Halo 1. Damn, bro, these guys are chopping. How? How? I'm just not pulling off the kills that I need to right now. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna stay crouched here, man. Gotcha. I'm almost out of ammo. I need a dead body. No, give me the ammo quick. Oh, shit. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Oh, damn it. I'm not doing as well this game. No way he doesn't. How does he not die there? Okay, I get that one, but not that other one that I was doing. Oh, dude, that could have been a spawn kill. I got a double. I'll take it. Woo! No, man. Oh, dude, that second time I had the shot, I should have had it. I just whiffed it bad. Definitely thought I saw someone there for a sec. Damn, bro. I have 10 kills, but I'm pretty sure I've died just as many times. This is a close game, dude. I'm gonna hold this angle here for a sec. Waiting for it. Oh, no. No way. Somebody else get him? Yeah, nice. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Gotcha, bitch. No, man. I like looked to the right for like just a second.
Tied the leader, lost the lead. Tied the leader, lost the lead. Tied the leader,
Well, I'll take that.
lost the lead. Tied the leader.
Oh, it's 49-49. Did we win? No, damn it. That was so close, dude. Yeah, they were kind of chopping there. I didn't really do all that well that game. Well, I guess I did +7. That's not bad. Actually, that's better than anyone did on their team as far as like the KD spread. But the problem was we had someone who went -10 and -7 on our team. That's the problem. You know what's really interesting? ODST was the first game to come out that had Firefight. I prefer Halo Reach's Firefight, though, over ODST. I don't know if that's a hot button topic, but I think Halo Reach's is just better. And maybe that's just because, like, for me, when I was playing through ODST, I didn't really care for the way that, like I played through it, but the actual, at the time of me playing through it, like, I didn't like the fact that I wasn't a Spartan. Because this is a normal game of Slayer. Normal ass Halo 3 game of Slayer. Yeah, alright, we need to... Dude, I was so far from that nade. How? And now I'm gonna die. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so scared for my life. Woo! Oh my god. Come here, boy. It's all right, brother. Oh shit, he's got a sword, dude. He's got a sword. That's not good. Ah, shit, I'm dead. Wow, good to know that one of our teammates has -1 score. I'm gonna step on down here and go the other way real quick. Bro, they have all the power weapons right now. They have the sword, they have the shotgun. They got all the power weapons right now. Oh shit, there's 3 of them up there, bro. Oh, I got that kill, hell yeah. Whoop. No, 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 no. We do not play that way. Did he fall? Damn, bro. I was hoping he would have fallen. Ah! Bro, that guy's got a shotgun. What are you challenging him for? Oh my gosh, dude. I cannot believe that. Ah! No! Yeah, I was taking you with me, bro. Oh, he's gonna get that shotty. Oh, hell yeah. I killed Ferger Burger. Yeah, baby. Oh, shit. Help! Only got two shots left. We're gonna make them count. Moving in, baby. Oh. Oh. No, I didn't realize the other guy had a sword. Damn it, dude. Bro, we're getting our shit pushed in right now. Oh, come on, man. Yo, I'm playing bad too. Like, these guys are just demolishing us. We need to stop walking in on these guys just like with their swords and shit, man. It ain't it. Get shit on! No, the sword went off the edge. A little bit of H3 action, bro. Imagine, imagine. Oh, I'm so screwed. Ah! You got that. You got that. You got that. Drop him. Take him out.
5 minutes remaining.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, I'm screwed. Oh! Yeah, we lose this 100%. LOL. Yeah. We were able to squeeze out a good amount of kills there at the end, but there was definitely no win in that, for sure. No win in that. That's alright. I haven't played through the Halo Reach campaign in a minute. I'm gonna pick up where I left off. I'm pretty sure. ODST, Halo 4. I don't really care for Halo 4, man. The campaign was alright. I didn't like the gameplay. The OG trilogy, though, played the shit out of that. You know, I'm just gonna do this on normal. Actually, no, I'll do it on heroic. I'll do it on heroic. I haven't played through the ODST campaign in a long time.
Humanity is at war with an alien alliance known as the Covenant. We are losing.
The Covenant have burned our worlds, killing billions in their genocidal campaign. Earth is our last bastion, a carefully guarded secret. Oh, apparently it's skipping around. A Covenant carrier has breached Earth's defenses and attacked the African megacity New Mombasa. Initial reports confirm major damage and heavy civilian casualties. Now, military leaders of the United Nations Space Command have prepared their response. Teams of highly trained orbital drop shock troopers are ready to assault the carrier from Navy ships in low orbit. This is a near-suicidal mission. But these troopers are the best of the best. And saving New Mombasa could be the most important mission of the war. Oh, baby. The rookie.
The Navy put up a good fight.
Of course they did. It's Earth.
Better late than never.
How about you show some respect, Romeo?
Just saying, Dutch. They missed one.
No. They left it for us.
You know the music. Time to dance.
Hello, beautiful.
Pods. Now.
Replacements?
This many years into the war, who isn't?
At least they listen.
To me. And they're not gonna like what they hear.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck, call me Captain. I'll pass on that dance. But you can show me where to sit.
And what the hell kind of armor was she wearing?
Dunno, Mickey. I wasn't looking at her gear. Seriously?
Well, gotta be close quarters.
Exactly.
Second to last. Right next to mine.
Cozy. You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship? Wake up, Buttercup.
Relax, rookie. He don't mean nothing. Besides, now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
Okay.
Latest intel reports Covenant troops are massing beneath the carrier.
They're pulling back? Why?
Not gonna find out way up here.
Fuck her off, Marines! I sure as hell ain't hosing out your pod!
Here we go.
I take it back. Navy got its butt kicked. Hey, Romeo. Remember when I told you to shut your mouth? Yeah? Consider that a standing order. Captain, 15 clicks off the deck.
Stand by to adjust trajectory. On my mark.
What'd she just say?
Mark.
We're going down, baby.
We're heading exactly where I need to go.
But we're gonna miss the carrier. Radiation! Covenant just set up a nuke?
No. The carrier's going to jump. It's a slip space rupture. You need to...
Oh, shit, baby.
Alright, they popped their chutes. We're going in hard.
You Queso's big brother? Bro, you can't use the insult that I used on myself in the chat. Be original. You guys suck at that. Come on. Come up with something better. Why did you go bald? Genetics. Simple as that. 6 hours after drop. Damn, you suck. You're bald? Are you just making observations, or are you trying to make an insult? Shit, man. Initiate emergency release hatch. Arm explosive bolts to exit pod. Hello? It won't arm it. It won't arm it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Eject, 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 eject. Your stamina is low. Avoid combat to regain stamina. That's what I'm saying, Monk. There's no originality, dude. It's like the second time, maybe third time, I don't know, that they've come in here. And it's like, you're fat, you're bald. Okay. Can you come up with a more creative way to say it? The answer is no, they can't. Find a medical kiosk to restore health. Dude, I haven't played ODST in so fucking long. I'll hold a mod stick if needed. I mean, sure. There you go. At your discretion. I don't care either way. At your discretion. Would you like to repeat health training? No. Friendly units appear green. Enemy units appear red. No. Give him some good old bonks. Lol, 666. Got him. Sorry, his buddy's in the process of Googling insults because he can't come up with any on his own. He'll come up with something unoriginal again here shortly. Bitches do be bitchin', man. Eh. Dude, it's almost like this entire game just like, it is like a lo-fi vibe. You know what I mean? Like everything about this game was a lo-fi vibe. Like all the guns that you were using were silenced. The music was just like chill even when you were in combat. Cyberpunk took some inspiration from this game. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Route closed. It was such like I think part of the reason too was like it was such a different approach. And like the red vignette that would like pop up like when you were like playing. Well, yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Like I guess Cyberpunk is I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk is based on like the game itself is based on like a series of books, isn't it? Like the original works were made by an author. Oh, okay. Yeah, that red vignette was something that always, like, kind of, like, frustrated me. I didn't really care for it. Like, visually, there were just a few things about this game that kind of, like, turned me off to it. You're separated from your ODST squad. Contact City Superintendent for assistance. Yeah. You knew what I meant. Oh no, we're almost out of ammo with my SMG. Wait, I'm hearing a phone ring. Downloading city map. Nav data will help you find your ODST squad. The green arrows indicate current location. Use these to move map. Okay. Honestly, that wigs me out so much that when I click and drag down, the map goes down as well. Instead of it having been me like grabbing the map and like moving it, it's just moving in the same direction as my mouse, and I don't know if I like that. It's the last known location of an ODST squad mate. Note the beacon marker in your compass. To continue, proceed to the beacon and begin your search. New intel data. Press Q or E to check intel data. Explore the city at night. Contact city superintendent. All mission objectives will be stored here. Objective completed. Search Teori Plaza for ODST squad mate. Com data. Com data hidden in the city. Press enter for audio transcript. All audio and visual data will be stored here. No, don't need to do that. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind, never mind. There we go. Can't go that way, so looks like I gotta go around the other way, but remember reach. Oh, so sad. You good, bro? You don't seem like you're good. You kind of seem like you're, You good, bro? Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! I don't think he's waking up. Pour out one for the reach homies. Hey, they the real ones, bro. They the real ones. But yeah, like the aesthetic of this is just so like, I mean, obviously like it's a broken down ruin of a city, like I get that, but it also is just like oddly relaxing. Like obviously the Covenant threat is present, but I mean like everything just is so much more chill in comparison to like the aesthetic of like the Master Chief Halo games. Nah, I'm chilling, dude. Covenant go home. Hell on earth. Well, can't go that way, I guess. I'm pretty sure in this game there was an advertisement for Destiny, or like a hint that Destiny was coming. I imagine they probably left that in. UNSC equals liars. We're next. Can't go that way, I guess. Oh, it looks like I was going the right way. I just didn't go far enough and back around. Okay, well, back around we go. That's all right. Can't go that way. Monk, did you play much of the Halo games? You did. I feel like you did like campaign stuff. I don't remember. I feel like we've had a conversation about it at one point or another, but I don't remember how much like of the Halo games you played. Detour. All right. Played the shit out of 1, 2, 4, and Reach. You didn't play much Halo 3? Never played 3, ODST, or 5. 5 you weren't missing much. ODST is kind of like, it's kind of like looked at as this golden nugget by a lot of people in like the Halo community. Oh, this door is unlocked. Glass this. Ha, lol. That baffles me that you played a shit ton of 1 and 2 and you didn't play 3. Were you just into other games at the time? Were you not playing many games at the time? Like, Gears of War 1 and 2? That'll do it. Horde mode Gears of War 2? Peak. Actual peak of the entire franchise. Not even joking. You've reached the nav beacon. Search building for a clue to your squad mate's location. The coal train runs on whole grain, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, you good, bro? He ain't good. I'll use that. What is that blue that's popping up for me? Hey, bro, you good? You're not my teammate. I'm gonna leave you alone. Come back in for this if I need it. Shotty snipes. Is it the next room? Oh, that's right. That's how this campaign went. It was like the rookie tracking down all of his team, and like you would find different clues. You would find different clues as to like what was happening. You would follow the clues, and then it would like take you into like where those things were happening. And you would end up playing as as the other characters. That's right. I forgot that that's how that worked.
Squad, what's your status? You still with me, Buck?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit me hard. My hatch won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. Where your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, I don't remember that night. What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
I said stay put. I'm on my way.
We missed our LZ. This grid is packed with Covenant. Be careful.
I appreciate the concern.
God, man, dude, that like visually just looks really good. That's one thing that like Bungie has always really been good at. Like their artistic direction has always been on point. Okay. Don't worry, your boys got this. Got him. And beat a brute to death. Hold on, is the... Oh, what the heck? Is the stream still up and running for you guys?